Story time on how this and this happened.
No more pretending.
Yep, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another vlog. Yes, as you can see, I'm dressed up. I'm getting ready to go for a bike ride. They say it's supposed to rain, so I'm trying to see if I could beat the rain. I have an upcoming race on Saturday. It's called the Emmett Smith. I think it's like a charity race. And so I'm really excited about that. I actually signed up for it like a couple months ago. And so it's coming up. And then right after that, I'm going to the state fair. So it's gonna be a pretty cool weekend for me, but I gotta keep this training going. So I'm gonna go out there, try to get some miles in. I'm gonna be doing 100 Ks. So 100 Ks is 62.5 miles, something like that. So, I gotta make sure that, I'm prepared for it. So it should be a lot of fun though. It should be a lot of fun. So I will be right back. Okay, so this is the very next day. And as you can see, I got my Emmett Smith Grand Fondo shirt on. As you know, I'm doing the charity bike ride tomorrow, and I had to go today to go pick up the bib. So you can see I got my bib 1017. That's my number. As you can see, they give you a food ticket and a drink ticket, and they also, if you got some bike problems, whatever like that, they help you out with your bike and whatnot. So I'm doing the 100K race, right? I don't know if that could focus in, but I'm doing the 100K race. Well, it's not really a race, I'm sorry. 100K course, as you can see, right? So I'm pretty excited about that. I think that's equivalent to, like I said, like 64, 65 miles, something like that. But let me tell you about my day real quick. Story time on how this and this happened. Okay, yes, this is Nintendo, the Super Nintendo Classic. Yes, this is a lot of nostalgia for me right now, and for some of you out there who you know what this is growing up. So let me break it down what happened. So my cousin calls me yesterday and he tells me, hey, I want to remind you about the Super Nintendo's dropping the next day. So I'm like, okay, cool. All right, I'll keep it in mind. I'm going to figure it out. So yesterday, I'm going online. I say, let me see what's up. I check Amazon, sold out, pre-orders gone. I check Best Buy, pre-orders gone, Target, Walmart, all that stuff. Everything's gone. So I'm like, all right. This was around 11 o'clock. So then I say, you know what? Let me stop by the Walmart, because Walmart's 24/7. Let me stop by the Walmart and see if I could, pick one up, right? Because they were doing the midnight release. So I get there, it's like 11:20, right? I get there, it's a line. So I'm like, okay, this don't look too bad. And, they come out and they say, look, we only got 30 boxes, right? Because they have some pre-orders and they have some that they could just sell loose. So they're like, we only got 30 that we could sell loose. I'm looking on the line, I'm number 32. Oh, so mad. So that was a waste of time. So I come home and I say, you know what? You only get, I don't want to say you get one time to do it, but sometimes, it's not, it's all right to go hard for things, man. Like, it's all good. Like, I wanted to, I did it more for the experience, just to see how it is out here. Because in New York, these are things that, when I stood in line for an iPhone. I did that one time. Like, that was an experience. So I say, you know what? I'm going to go to the Best Buy and I'm going to see what's up. They had on their website or on Twitter that they were going to give out tickets at 7 a.m. and then they would, I think they're supposed to open up at 10 or something like that. So I figured, all right, I'll go get the ticket at 7 o'clock and then maybe come back home and relax and then maybe go back out. So anyway, so here's what happened. So I get there, right? It's raining. And so I see a line, right? Not too bad, not as bad as the Walmart line. So I counted now, because now I'm like paranoid. I'm like, all right, if this place gotta have more than 30, but if they do have 30, I'm looking on the line. I'm like, all right, good. I still fall in line. So I go up to the end of the line, and I see these two dudes, and we talking. But then what happened is there's a Best Buy, and then there's a Toys R Us right next to the Best Buy. So then I noticed that there was like maybe 5 or 6 people by the Toys R Us, and everybody else is mainly by the Best Buy. So everybody's thinking that, the Toys R Us is not gonna have a lot. So they figure, let me just stay by the Best Buy. So I said, all right, cool. You know what? Let me go up there and see what's going on. What did they say? Maybe I can find out how many they have or something like that. So I start walking right from the back of the line. I'm walking up to the front of the line, and I see somebody who used to work for the Best Buy, who I had bought, like, that's like my main Best Buy. So anytime I need like electronic stuff, I go there, camera gear, whatever, I go there. I check with them first. And so I seen a dude there. He's number 1. He's at the head of the line. So what do? I'm like, oh, what's up, man? So I come over, give him a dap. I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? You waiting for the? He's like, yeah. I was like, yo. So we start talking, and he's like, he been out there from like last night. I'm like, damn, like he was out there from 9 p.m. Like, it was crazy. So I said, yo, how many you think they have? He was like, we start talking. He's like, yo, they got at least over 100. Cause he still talks to people that work there. So I'm like, okay. So we talking. And then I'm looking around, and I'm like, so who you with? Like, he's like, oh, it's just him and one other friend. So I'm like, hey, can I just rock with y'all real quick? Can I just, just be part of this little group? I ain't trying to be in the back of the line. You feel me? So he's like, don't worry about it. You good. You can rock with us. I'm like, that's what's up. So I went back to the back of the line. I told the dudes all the information I knew. I told them what time they was going to open, how many they was going to have. I told them they going to be good, because I didn't want to be, I didn't want to grease them and just like not go back and say nothing. So I went back eventually and was like, look, here's a story. So y'all good. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. However, I'm going to head up to the front of the line. I see somebody I know. So deuces. So anyway, I go up to the front of the line. We waiting. So Best Buy comes out. They handing out tickets. She had a lot of tickets, so definitely they had more than enough. So it's 1 per person. So they hand out a ticket. I'm number 2. So now I sit down, and then the Toys R Us is right there, and the lady who's handing out the tickets for the Toys R Us looks in my direction, in our direction. She's like, come on. So I'm like, okay. So I go over there, and she's handing out tickets. She's like, look, the only thing is, from the time we open up, you got an hour, and after an hour, it's anybody who come in. So I said, hey, that's no problem, because I'm number 2. So I'm going to go in, get one, leave, walk right over, and just get the next one. And that's exactly what happened. So it's funny how everything just played out. Obviously, one is going to be for me. The other is going to be for the flip. I got to do it for the culture. So, sorry. What I will tell you is, if you do get it from Best Buy, you might want to pick this up too. This is a 2-pack controller extension cable. So, because the cord on this, I hear, is pretty short. I haven't opened it yet. I'm probably going to do that in the next video. I'm going to do a little unboxing of that. But, this is one of those childhood things, man. Like, growing up, I didn't have a Super NES. I had a Nintendo, and then I think I went from the Nintendo straight to the Sega Genesis. And so, because, growing in my house, so you couldn't have both. Like, nowadays, you got the Xbox, the PlayStation. Like, I'm an adult. Like, I just get both. But growing up, it was like you had to choose between one or the other. And so I played with it before. Like, I had friends who had it, but I didn't have one for myself. So it comes with 21 games pre-installed. So this is pretty cool. Like I said, I'm gonna do the unboxing and get more in depth in that. The next one, what I want you to do is drop your comments down below. Let me know if you picked one up. And just let me know about that childhood experience, man. Do you remember how I was growing up, playing these games? And, what does it mean to you? You know what I mean? To just be able to kind of go back and, you know, kind of revisit those memories. So that's really what it is to me. It's like, oh, it's just those memories. So I am tired. I definitely got to get some rest today, because this bike ride tomorrow is I got to be there at 6:45. So I want to make sure that I'm well rested. Everything is in place. So I'm going to sleep, get up, edit this video, get that out to you guys. And that's it. All right, it's your boy, Built for Anything. Peace and love. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Wait, I forgot something. I know this is the end of the video, but I had to put this in here. The moral of the story is you gotta treat people with respect, man. You gotta treat people good, because you never know, you know, when they might be in a position where they could do something good for you. You know what I mean? I don't know the guy like that. You know what I mean? Like, he could have, you know, he could have been like, nah, like, you gotta get to the back of the line. I mean, I still would have got it, but you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you know, you don't gotta treat people good just because of what you think they could do for you. You know, it's how you treat people who could do nothing for you. You know, that's the true meaning of just, you know, living and being respectful and good karma. You know, anybody could treat somebody good when they feel like they could get something from them, but treating somebody good who you can't get anything immediately from them shows real true character. So this was just a good example of somebody who hardly know, but when I did interact with them, I was respectful, positive, and, you know, I felt comfortable enough to go up to that person, and that person embraced me. So, you know, that's a lesson to you guys, and it worked out. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys, and that's it. Peace.